So we can enable people to personalise the experience through the packaging. A great example is Malibu by You. It's very simple. All they've done is they've minimised the branding on the bottle, given lots of white space, and then provided a set of markers so consumers can decorate it themselves. So it's allowing them to express themselves. The great thing about that program was they also had an online site where people could share their creations, and people love to do that. So we've got engagement, we've got people going online and sharing their ideas. What they also did was they invited artists to create novel designs. So it's bringing in cultural touch points which allow the brand to reach out to specific consumer groups. What we can also do is, rather than letting the consumer do that decoration, we can just provide them with a personalised choice. And Absolute Unique is a great example of this. Over 4 million bottles, I think, created, each one with an absolutely unique design. Each one different colour variants, and they're quite visually intriguing in the store. But what it allows the consumer to do is choose one that matches either their favourite colour or their interior decorating scheme. It gives them that element of personalisation. Now that's an expensive solution that we're looking at creating 4 million bottles, each one different. That's not something that most brands can do. So a cheaper alternative is, for example, the Share a Coke campaign. So Coke printed about 150 names on different Coke bottles and just sold them through the standard retail environment. So all of a sudden you've got this personalised touch point on a commodity product. It's a bit of fun. You might buy a name that's your own or a member of your family, but it just creates a novel way of saying this is something that's a bit different but also personalised. We're thinking about you as a consumer. Now going forward, I think we can do all sorts of innovative things, for example with digital print and the idea of the fact that we're now shopping more often online. Now when you shop online, obviously the supermarket knows a lot of information about you. It knows things like what allergies you may have, the size of your family, your usual shopping habits. So all of a sudden they have an insight perhaps into what information on pack is going to be most relevant to you and your family. And if we're shortening procurement chains, if we're using digital print to print packaging, all of a sudden we may have options here to minimise information that is required but maybe not so interesting, but maximise things that are more unique to the person buying that product.